Well, last time on Dangerous High School Girls in Trouble, our team suffered a pretty devastating blow. We weren't defeated, but we did lose Jeannie Babe, and we lost two boyfriends, unfortunately. The dean put up one heck of a fight, and we paid a very high price for getting the information that we went to grab. I will let you know that the next few things that I'm going to be going through here I've already done. I just got done recording about a 30-minute session, and all of the footage just completely and mysteriously vanished for some reason. Camtasia didn't ask me if I wanted to save the footage. It didn't ask me if I wanted to delete it. It just said, oh, well, we don't have any footage for you. And so yeah, unfortunately I do know some of the things that are coming. Oh, I prefer to play most of my games blind, if you hadn't figured it out by now. So this next part I do know a little bit about. You can see I played all the way up until 5 p.m. on day 11, but we have to go back to day 9 at 5 p.m. here. And let's see, it's Tuesday, 5 p.m., and we can visit downtown now by signposts. And that's right, we need to see what is going on around town. See if there's any other businesses that are having problems with the Weehawken supplies, or the Weehawken catalog, I guess. Or if it's just the school here. So let's see, this is how we go to downtown. You click on the little signposts here. Downtown is the mind and a pocketbook of Bridgerton. To visit, just press accept. Also a little bit tired and sick, so excuse me if my voice gives out at any moment. But here we are, downtown Bridgerton. Our business is community. So, what should we do? We have Main Street. I'm just going to try to retrace the steps that I followed whenever I came here. Let's see. There's a bunch of places to explore. Fifieres, I think. There's another way to exit the downtown area and go back to the school. Miserous Drive. Another exit. Let's see. The Daily Muse. It's Otto Glimmermutt, the journalist. We didn't run Maximilian's story. Mad maintenance man didn't place well next to our leader. Spring's first floral fountain. Okay. Otto calls after the girls. Be sure to catch our sponsored event, ladies. Pogo sticks on parade. We want all the girls to be there. Yeah, I think that we will avoid that for now. What do we got? Daniel Lane. Lots of various businesses and stores to explore. There's the hospital. Ooh, a library. We could probably do some research there. The City Hall. Cul-de-sac. We got Corral the Butcher. Frank's Flowers. Polodian Produce. Lynette's Remnants. What is that? Fabric Cellar. Where's the police station at? Here we go. We're here for Max. Tell me your troubles, lady. The desk sergeant sits patiently. Okay, we will. We actually came to see the prisoner, not so much the detective. Yep, you might as well. He ain't going anywhere. A lever mounted on the wall behind him switches on. Iron shrieks in the distance. Just follow the sound, girls. Try not to get too close to any of the cages. Just leave me be, please. I deserve my sentence. I jeopardized those poor kids and injured Julianne's reputation. Louise, see if you can talk some sense out of this man. Let's see, Julianne tried. No trial? How's the food? You do know Julianne tried to save you, don't you? Miss Fox made a fierce gambit to save you, right in front of all of us, Louise argues. My reputation wouldn't keep me from someone I wanted, and it wouldn't keep her either. No, it's too late for me. I won't hurt her further. However, you could help her. But Max, you're the one who needs our help. You're the one behind the bars. Without an appeal, I'll be hung in the market a few days from now. Yeah, you're going to be swinging. So how can we help Mistress Fox, then, if you don't want our help? Well, you have to convince her to forget me. What we had was simply too good to last, and look at where I am now. But what exactly did you two have? We met in the city at the Science and Invention Exposition last summer. So over the summer break, then. Julianne was looking for examples that might motivate her students into pursuing careers in math and science. Well, how did you meet? She was with her cousin, helping him purchase a new sewing machine for his father's tailoring business. So you sold her one, huh? No, not quite. I commented that the one they were considering was a flawed design. They were going to end up wasting their money or worse. Well, I've heard worse pickup lines before. However, Louise tries to remember one, but she can't. She acted pleased to hear my advice, though. Apparently the salesman was bamboozling her cousin. So it was a love at first sight from you, was it? Well, when our eyes met, I said something quite stupid and then fled for fear of reprisal. What do you mean you ran away? Well, I ran into the crowd after I said it. She caught me, though. She's very good at parting crowds. Well, what did she tell you? I'm more interested in what he said. She told me I was rude. She then made the most eloquent argument for the wave nature of photons that I've ever heard. So you're a particle man then, huh? Louise blinks back her tears. Opposite charges really do attract. I need her to reject me, girls, so she will find someone more deserving and move on with her life. But come on, Max, you can't just turn off love with a light switch, Louise rebukes. He sinks down to his knees, distraught. I know, but I can return her gift. Tell her I don't want it anymore. Tell her to take it back. Louise yells at him. That's utterly thoughtless, Max. His spinelessness infuriates her, but she is intrigued. What gift? For the new year, she gave me the most unusual slide rule that calculates uncertainty. Max, we're not going to return the gift. I won't do it. I couldn't do that to a teacher I respect. Then bribe the hangman to act swiftly and make my dance short. Well, the next place I did go, again tracing my footsteps here, let's see, where is the courthouse? I believe that's where we want to go next. Well, the library, we could do research. The hospital. There we go, City Hall. Dang, it's late though. When our girls return the next morning, the truant officer is waiting for them. Curses! We spy him approaching. Run! Good, we were able to lose him. It's 8 a.m. So let's see, we have Vincent Haas and Jimmy Finn. Oh, good lord. I've been waiting an hour to see the mayor. If you girls cut in line, I'll... His smell is worse than his bark. Let's taunt him. Hopefully this doesn't turn out horribly. I didn't bump into him before. Wow. I have a feeling we're gonna lose this. The way you act up would impress a circus. The way you dress would make them laugh. Crap. It hurts. It stings. Oh, we have to have somebody else suffer a worse penalty? Damn it. Ruby? She dives in front. Ruby flees out and away of the city hall, gagging on Jimmy Flynn's odor. Oh, and Ruby just completely gets destroyed. Oh no, Ruby. Oh, I really wish I wouldn't have lost that footage, damn it. I didn't lose Ruby last time. Son of a bitch. This is going much worse. Welcome home, Vincent cries warmly. Our civic pride is like family. Here in your seat of government. I should have just ran from him. Oh, stupid moves. We want to see the damn mayor. We're infuriated right now. Females are not allowed in the mayor's office. Well, can we visit the courtroom, then? There has to be somebody we can see. I do believe Judge Basecreek has time to see visitors. Bass Creek, however you want to pronounce it. His court is on the 2nd floor. He's guilty. I said it, and that makes it so. He's welcome to file for an appeal in the big city, but he'll hang before their bureaucracy can process it. Well, looks like Miss Julianne Fox is here now. Miss Fox yells at the receptionist, "I will see the mayor." She gambits right there, unaware of our girls. The math teacher's brazen gambit is quickly outwitted by the receptionist, however. Officer Cooning enters the lobby and escorts Miss Fox out of the building. He tips his helmet to you girls. "Good evening, young ladies. Ignore what you saw here." Okay, we will. However, Miss Julianne Fox is still here. You shouldn't have seen that, girls, but I'm not ashamed of what I am. I must save Max from the gallows before he does his dance. Fuming, she pickets the base of the steps. Well, we might have evidence that can free him. The dean informed me about Weehawken's potentially shoddy products. Nobody will believe it, though. Their marketing is simply too good, and too many of the residents in town are on their payroll. Well, how can we help, then? Well, Max refuses to file an appeal. He was convicted with circumstantial evidence. It doesn't make sense that he would refuse. He thinks he's guilty, that's why he refuses. She draws a great breath. But I know he isn't. He couldn't be. He wouldn't do that. Well, we don't think he's guilty either. But if the parts were so fragile, why didn't he notice their flaws? He probably didn't even check them. Even folk in the big city believe in Weehawken's goods. They have a guarantee and a warranty. Or at least a guarantee, probably not a warranty. You're wonderful, Miss Fox. You risked your reputation by revealing your love for him. That's romantic. A ceramic kiln couldn't hide his flame within me. So how did the two of you meet? We've already got his side of the story. Well, last summer the big city held a science and invention exposition. My cousin let me stay with him while I visited. So you met him then, huh? Max was a knight in shining armor. He saved my cousin from a flim-flam salesman and a defective product. So it was love at first sight for you too, huh? For him it was. After helping my cousin, he turned to me and said, "Your smile increases the quanta of photons." Well, that's downright beautiful. Those words took all his courage. He fled into the crowd before I could answer, though, so I chased him down. Miss Fox, don't get us wrong, but when you're aroused, I doubt there is a crowd that could impede you. When I caught up to him, I explained exactly where I stood, on the side of a photon's wave nature. Opposites really do attract. Louise blinks back her tears. We spent the entire summer roaming the halls of that exposition together, bouncing around and crashing together. It's a matter of days before they hang Maximilian, though. It'll take longer to file an appeal in the big city. I know, but Bridgerton has its own process to bypass that problem. So how can Bridgerton bypass the appellate process? I only know it's been done before. Maxie could delay his execution if he appealed locally, but he refuses to see me. Well, how can we convince him to appeal his sentence, then? Well, there's a gift he gave me for the new year. A very special telescope. You'll find it in my classroom. Well, what do we do with it? What do we do with the telescope? Give it to him to remind him of the vision we saw of our future. Well, I can't guarantee we'll give it to him. But if we do, we'll try our best to convince him. And we get a key to the math room. Nice. Okay, so now we have to go get her telescope from the classroom. That shouldn't be too difficult, right? Let's see, the hospital. Where is another signpost? We'll explore the rest of town later. I'm sure of it. Provided I don't continue to screw up and lose my girls here. If it comes down to just Louise, we are screwed. Math and science. Oh no. It's Dean Hemlock. I will be instructing math while Mistress Fox is away on private business. Take your seats, ladies. You're late. And I'm hungry. Well, I'm not going to challenge him. We're just going to accept. Our girls wonder what Mistress Fox is doing, but we can't ignore the Dean, unfortunately. And we can't fight him either. It's too risky at this point. So good. We get a secret, and we can go back. Let's use the key. No point in using the crowbar and damaging the school property any more than it already has been. Oh, and we bump into Stoolie Girl. What are you doing in here? After hours. I'm going to get you and that criminal lover kicked right out of school. Now, I did fight Stoolie Girl before, and I whooped her. I'm going to do the same thing I played before. We're going to steal her brazen score and... wait a second. I need to score that, and then steal her brazen score. And I'm hoping that this works. It worked last time, I think. Oh boy. Gonna cancel out here. Is it gonna be a tie? Yeah, it is. Last time Gladys had much... seemed like she had better stats last time. I'm going to clear my name before Stoolie Girl has a chance to blab. Crap. Oh boy. Pick who will deal with Stoolie Girl. Well, down to just Louise. Oh, I really wish I wouldn't have lost that damn footage. It went so much better than this. This is why I hate redoing things. I have much better luck my first time I do something. If I try to redo it, fuck it. Everything is getting screwed up. The army could use you to dig latrines. The army does use you to fill them. It's a zinger right there. So, what taunt shall we use? If you were a cat, I'd claw your eyes out. I don't want to use a taunt that would... If she... Oh boy, which one? I'm going to assume that she doesn't know this one. The way you act up would impress a circus. Damn it. Well, this is probably it. I have no idea what happens here. Louise struck down. Your gang has disbanded and our queen has lost. Start a new game or load a saved one. Your girls have watched and learned. They are willing and better able to try again. Oh boy. What happens if I load? Load the last encounter? Yes. Okay, we're gonna try this again. We're gonna try it again. I'm not giving up just yet. Said I would. But I'm frustrated because of the lost footage, dang it. We made it through this fight before. We can do it again. Yeah, it's gonna be a tie again, isn't it? She's gonna go devious and smooth. Or devious and brazen. Maybe I need to do this. We're gonna try that one. Considering the fact that she's got better stats now. Oh, this isn't gonna work out, is it? I lost even worse than before. Well, 24 hours there. Louise, it's your turn. That's not nice, you meanie. The way you act up would impress the circus. The way you dress would make them laugh. Well, that went better. I don't know what we're going to do, though. We're pretty screwed. We've lost Ruby. We've lost Jeannie. I don't know if we can even recruit any more girls. Well, Bully Girl stole some stuff before you got here. She took over the basement after the criminal was arrested. That bad man. So Bully Girl took the telescope to hide out in the basement. I really have to find some more people to recruit. Miriam. Florence was mean asking you to matchmake. I'll catch my own man. Miriam stamps her bandaged foot and winces. Oh boy. Oh, let's see here. I did this last time in the lost footage. God dang it. I can't. I'm still going to be raging until this video is over with about losing that footage. Everything is just going so much worse. That one. I already know this one. This should be the Great War took away all boys my age. The men who survived moved to the big city. Yep. Even my mother knows I am too old to date schoolboys, unfortunately. My mother is desperate to decide my marriage. Louise baits her trap. We'll just ask yours to pick someone for you, too. No, anything but that. Snared, she relents. We can talk about this a little bit more. Let's see. So, are you sure you prefer men, Miriam? You know, youths are much easier to mold. I wouldn't want the responsibility. I already slave away for the boarders my mother takes in. So, there is someone your mother picked out for you. Who is it? Nobody worthy of mention. You know, we could help your mom. Let's go, girls. Miriam's mother would probably love us to persuade whomever he is. You! Miriam surrenders. She once set me up with Timothy Richards, the town's pharmacist. Oh, well, what happened? Mother was sly. She invited Miss Richards for dinner. Mother acted surprised when the lady brought her son along. Do tell. Go on. Timothy's mother treats him like a rabbit. She hand-fed him a restriction of particular vegetables. Sounds like his mother is mentally ill. Very ill, anyways. Even Freud would prescribe trepanine for him. Trepanine? Not actually sure I know that word. I'm going to have to look that up at some point. So, we did hear that he has allergies. His allergies are what kept him out of the war. His and his mother's both. The War Department recognized him as her only source of support. I see. I've met him and his nibbling nose. Even so, he is a bachelor near your age, and he does own a solid business. Well, if he showed a little backbone and stood up for himself, I might reconsider. So Miriam wants us to kind of help Timothy man up here. Well, what else can we do? I really don't feel comfortable doing anything with just Louise. School playground. Playground kids and Florence. Florence, huh? You really going to try and save Maximilian? Florence is impressed. Instead of helping me and Miriam, she winks at us. If you should meet a man who would settle for less after meeting you, just tell me. I might be interested in him. Okay, well, you know, I think I'm going to save it here, and I'm going to end the video and hope that this footage saves. And whenever we come back, I'm probably just going to advance time until we get Gladius back. And then we're going to spend a little bit of time hunting around to see if we can recruit anybody, because I can't be walking around with a gang of just 2 girls. This is... yeah, it's just asking for more reloads. And if I lose, you know, another time or two, one of these times I'm just going to say, well, that's it. That's the end of the board game, because I really shouldn't have reloaded after I lost last time. But but I'm still frustrated. I'm still frustrated over losing 30 minutes of footage. So, yeah, whenever we come back, we're going to try to reform more of the gang. But at this point, I don't even know if it's possible, unfortunately.